Yeah. Quiet. Shalom, shalom. Giving all praises to my heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Yeshem Yahweh Shai, by Yeshem Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders that rule well. Many salutations to Yakim that's toiling in his truth. I want to come with a sit down, responding to this particular video that I saw. I seen uh, the brother Yahweh had actually already touched on this. I didn't get to watch his video, but I forget that brother's page. He's always doing good videos, so check his videos out. You know, check the video he done in regards to this gentleman here. Excuse me. Now this guy's saying that most Hebrew Israelites hate the word Christian, and he's a proponent for plantation Christianity, where salvation is all inclusive for the various nations, and not the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, also foreign Israelites, people that might look like other nations but are in fact Israelites. He believes that Christianity, air quote, is for everybody, which we know that's incorrect. Okay, so before I get ahead of myself, let me go ahead and play this video for you guys, and we'll go ahead and dive into it.
Shalom, our shalom, may peace be unto you, from God through our Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Yahshua Amashiach, Yahusha Amashiach, or Yahweh Shai. All I know is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and is our soon coming King and Judge that will judge this earth in righteousness. Now, I want to speak on the Hebrew Israelite community, of which I was, you can say, a part of, look into many of their teachings and so forth. Very attracted to their teachings. But then little by little start to realize that they have a lot of holes in their doctrines. They do unbiblical, they teach unbiblical stuff, and they teach skin doctrine, regardless of how many of them.
Which is not true. A lot of people out there like to make the argument that we preach the skin doctrine, which is false. Okay, guys like Vocab Malone likes to make the argument we preach the skin doctrine, yet his first encounter with an Hebrew Israelite camp, the head of that camp at the time, I believe it was in Columbus, Ohio, he looks like a so-called white man. So we don't teach a skin doctrine, but we teach that salvation is only for the nation of Israel. Okay? And yes, there are particular people who's going to be saved, and that's the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel. Let me grab this for you guys right quick, man. This is one of my favorite scriptures, in St. John 4, around verse 21. Now, this is St. John 4 and 20. I started 21. Yahweh saith unto her, talking to a Samaritan woman, and the Samaritans were implants uh, around the Assyrian captivity. They were brought into our land, okay, right, and taught the customs of Israel, but they were never considered Israelites by the community, okay, even by Yahushua, okay. So this is Yahushua speaking to the Samaritan woman, and listen closely what he tells her. Yahushua saith unto her, Woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews. So it's like right there, it's plain and clear. This is Yahweh Shah speaking, man. Right? Matter of fact, let me turn that red letter on. Yeah, this is Yahweh Shah speaking. And he's telling this woman here, look, salvation is only for the Israelites. Okay? Not for everybody. If we were teaching a skin doctrine, then Hamites could get inside, right? Then certain dark skinned Elamites could get inside of this tabernacle of ours. So it's not a dark skinned post black power movement. No, it's not that. Okay, this is us coming back to a realization of who we are. And most of our people who are Israelites, they can't see their world um, without Esau Edom ruling over them. Our people have a very, very beat down and enslaved mentality to where everybody has to be all inclusive. This is something that Esau Edom has done to us, man. You know, Zebulon Guerrero Shalom, bro. This is what Esau Edom has done to us. He has beat us down and made us basically the poster child for multiculturalism. And none of these other nations believe in multiculturalism. When the other nations come over here and they set up shop, they don't include you so-called Negroes, even though they benefited from your captivity. Okay, they benefited from your plight by these various civil rights laws that was passed in 1968, right, to make it unlawful to discriminate against people. You know what I'm saying? That weren't Europeans, right? So Jake Israel's plight, that word plight means a sad state, has always been used as a way to uplift everybody else, right? To push certain propaganda and to keep us in a low state. So we Jake get all the symbolism about uh, 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 everybody gets benefits from our situation, but we all we get is symbolism of hope. You know, Jay get his ass killed, and you know, instead of changing laws or changing certain you know you know procedures, and when it comes to law enforcement, you know, Jake, you know, these cops will get off, you know, and Jake might get a plaque or some shit like that, or a statue like George Floyd, but nothing really changes. There's no really reform. And then, you know, the Civil Rights Act of 1968 was revised, and guess who was added? So-called Asians. Okay, so around when Black Lives Matter was going on, Asian Lives Matter was going on, and they received more benefits when it comes to legislation than you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, this is exactly where Esau Eden wants you at. He wants you in a pacified state, so he could use you, you know, for his political agendas. Okay, Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. So our people trimmed away to seek love, cooning and fetching, right? Being passive, right? And in doing so, our people have taught the wicked ones, evil ways, man. Okay, you see that in the political realm, you see that even in the church realm. Our people are off, our people are forerunners for wickedness. That's by design. Okay, but let's go back to it. I digress.
Will say no, that's not what they do, but they actually do that. There's just don't want to face up to the facts. But in this video, I want to talk about the Hebrew Israelite community and the hatred for the word Christian. I just want to ask this: why is it that the Hebrew Israelite community, not everyone, I know for sure not everyone, but most people in the Hebrew Israelite community, why you have a problem with the word Christian? Why the word Christian is such a problem to you?
We don't have a problem with the word Christian, but Christianity and that word Christianity has been taken on by the wicked. Okay, the wicked are now basically calling themselves Israelites and Christians, which that word is synonymous. The Christians, right, were a name for the early believers in Yahweh Shah that were Israelites. It's a Jewish sect, and that was deemed as that word Christianity was deemed as a epithet or slur. Wasn't seen as something that was good, but they took it on and began to wear it as a badge of honor. Now, fast forward when Esau Edom, began to mix and mingle with us, and eventually take us down, right? They took that word Christianity and began to mingle wayward doctrines, right, into Christianity, man. That's why we denounce that name, because that name is associated with pagan worship. Christians worship Christmas. They celebrate Christmas. Christians, um, some of them celebrate Halloween. You know, you have Christians out there that celebrate Easter, which all these are pagan holidays. Okay, all these are pagan holidays that have absolutely nothing to do with the scriptures. Okay, that's why you had to separate yourself, bro. Okay, you can't just call yourself these things and you know that it's wicked. Let's ask Copilot. Let's ask Copilot what the word Christian means, okay? For edification. All right. The term Christian has its roots in early days of the Christian faith. It is derived from the Greek word Christanios, which means follower of Christ. The word Christ itself comes from the Greek word Christos, meaning anointed one or Messiah. The term Christian was first used in Antioch and mentioned in the New Testament book of Acts, the 11th chapter. It said, "It isn't it in fact fascinating how one single word can carry so much history and meaning, right?" And also, when you dive into this was that wasn't a that wasn't a name of that wasn't a word of endearment. Okay, most people they would call them people Christians, basically making fun of them. So that wasn't, it was just something that was just cool to be called. But again, through the faith, Jake made it cool. Okay, now let's go to Acts, the 11th chapter. Acts the 11th chapter. Okay. Acts 11, verse 26. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves within the church and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. So right there, that's when Jake began to be called Christians. But you have to understand, this was a Jewish sect. It wasn't. How can I put this? It wasn't for everybody. This was only a group of people that was being called this. Okay, and they were Israelites. Okay, this that term was not for everybody. But now with the mutilation of these scriptures by Esau Edom, everybody's included, and that's going off according to the scriptures. This is the Bible is not all inclusive, not for everybody. It's for the nation of Israel. Think about it. How can a book in the Old Testament be talking about another but Israel, and then when it gets to the New Testament, it start including everybody? Doesn't make sense. If you don't Bible, the history of the Bible, and prophecy, you're not going to understand the New Testaments. But a lot of Christians, they skip over the Old Testaments and dive right into the New Testaments without any understanding, without any teachings, without looking up certain words and things of that nature, without any research, right? And they just call on Jesus. Yes, Lord. No, man, you got to be studied to understand these scriptures. Okay? And we're starting to find out that everybody is not studied. All right? Now, this is Galatians 1, and we'll start at 6. Galatians 1 and 6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Mashiach unto another gospel, another good news, right? Which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and will pervert the gospel of Mashiach. Now, for edification, this is talking about Judaizers, guys that knew they were Israelites, all right, and was raised in the custom of keeping the law, that began to worship Yahweh Shai, believe in Yahweh Shai. And these guys were influencing other Israelites to stringently or strictly keep the laws. And you had Paul here saying, look, man, that's another gospel. Well, in contemporary times, right, you have Esau Edom, in these Christian churches teaching that, oh, there is no law. You can do whatever you want to. God loves you. Just believe. And all types of abominations have been bred out of the Christian church. There's over 50,000 denominations, and all of them are going off. And now, in the last 10, 20 years, you have gay churches being erected, gay Bibles being erected. You have white Christian nationalists holding on to the Bible and adding on the Constitution, and the amendments to the Bible in the song of America, my country 'tis of thee, or however the heck you say it, to the Bible, right? And selling, saying this is Trump Bible. You got people doing all types of abominations with the Bible and teaching all types of abominations that had nothing to do with the scriptures. Okay. But this is attracted to a lot of people that are Israelites because it's all inclusive. Remember what we discussed earlier. Jake has a very beat down and oppressed mentality, right? So for them doing what's right is being all inclusive. Okay? Being all inclusive. You Israelites that are lost, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, chiefly you so-called Negroes, man. You are the only people who believe in multiculturalism. Okay? And so you allow everything and anything into your your lifestyle, aka your culture. Okay, all types of abominations. And a huge catalyst to that is Christianity. Okay, Galatians 1 and 8. But though we are an angel from heaven, preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. Right? So if anybody preach anything that's incorrect according to the scriptures, he's accursed. And Christianity has done that. Look at the history of Christianity. I'm talking about white Christianity, which was spread around the world via colonization. Look at the atrocities that was bred out of Christianity, bro. Okay, right? Yet our people still believe in it. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Our people have a very beaten down mentality. Okay, and they are cursed right along with these heathens because they want to be amongst the heathens. They want to be just like them. Okay, back to it though. Galatians 1 and 8. But though we are an angel from heaven, preach any other gospel unto you that then that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. As we said before, so say I now again. If any man preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have received, let him be accursed. Let's look at this word accursed. Let's look it up. It's for edification. That word accursed. If it'll come up. There we go. Let's see.
Strong's G 331. Anathema.
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 A thing set up or laid by in order to be kept, specifically an offering resulting from a vow which, after being consecrated to a god, was hung up upon the wall or customs of the temple or put in some other conspicuous place. So basically, you're gonna be hung, and whoever is hung is accursed, right? A thing devoted to the Most High without hope of being redeemed, as if an animal to be slain. Therefore, a person or thing doomed to destruction, accursed. And a lot of our people they are cursed. And the reason why is because they don't have the understanding of these scriptures. And they refuse, and when they lay hold of the understanding of scriptures, they uh they can't receive it because you know it's not nice. It's not nice enough. It's too mean. you know, it's too mean. Right? That's why a lot of our people, man, they're not fit to be rulers. This this understanding is only for the elect. You know what I'm saying? Only for the elect. It's only for those who have a rulership mentality. Okay, and most of our people they don't have it. Most of our people they have a homeborn slave mentality. Right? They believe love is accepting everything, every damn body. Okay. 2 Corinthians 11 and 1, and I'm reading in the NLT. I hope you will put up with a little more of my foolishness. Please bear with me, for I am jealous for you with the jealousy of the Most High Himself. I promise you as a pure bride, virgin to one husband, Mashiach. But I fear that somehow your pure and undivided devotion to Mashiach will be corrupted, just as Eve was deceived by the cunning ways of the serpent. You happily put up with whatever anyone tells you, even if they preach a different Yahweh Shah than the one we preach, or a different kind of spirit than the one you received, or a different kind of gospel than the one you received. Right? So our people, they hear this word and they cool with it, but They had to add everybody and anything to it, just like this gentleman here. There's a lot of holes in our teachings because we teach a skin doctrine. That's not true. If you call on Yahweh Shai, I'm pretty sure that you've heard the teachers of the apostles and the bishops on down. You heard this before, but you're not going to accept it because guess what? Your Edomite friend is not can't be a part of it, right? Your East Indian friend can't be a part of it, right? A very broken down mentality. Okay, and again, if you look at the history of Christianity, man, you know, it's disgusting. Okay, it's terrible. It's terrible. All right, right. Magan Hamath Kaya Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah Shalom, brother. Right? It's disgusting, man. You look at the history of Christianity and what they done to Jake, you so-called Negro Latino Americans, man. It wasn't nothing nice. Christianity was given to us via the sword, man. This is why a lot of people denounce the whole term of Christianity, right? No, we're Hebrew Israelites. Okay? We're Hebrew Israelites, right? That are Christians because we follow after Yahweh Shai. But we distinguish ourselves from Christianity because Christianity has been been taken over and sabotaged. That word Christianity been sabotaged by the wicked, which is Esau Edom. Okay, and Esau Edom's not teaching the understanding of these scriptures properly. Okay, as I stated before, there's over 10,000 denominations in Christianity. Okay, and all types of crazy and far-fetched concepts in Christianity. Case in point, the whole term glossolalia. This is a term that Vocab Malone likes to use when he talks about speaking in tongues. He says, "Oh, it's glossolalia." When you see those people, you know, rolling around, speaking gibberish, how to drive a Honda, and and all that madness. He says, "Oh, well, that's glossolalia. They're speaking the language of angels. It's a reverse of the Tower of Babel." Yet he scoffs at us when we say that the Lord put the Spirit on our apostles and their apostles to go into the Paleo Hebrew and to be able to speak the ancient language of the Israelites. He says that it's Ebonics. He makes fun of us. Yeah, he believes in glossolalia, madness. Okay, and our people, they'll accept that. Why is that? Because he's white. Because he's so-called white. Because he's an Edomite. Okay. All right. This is why a lot of our people are going to be taken out of the way because they prefer a lie. They prefer something that's easily digested, something that's easily palatable, and not the truth. And they prefer this place, and the teaching of this place over, the understanding of these scriptures, man. Okay. Now it says, Isaiah 31, woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and they cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. And this is precisely what our people do. They're covering themselves, with a covering. It's not of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shah. Let's look this up. That word covering, just for edification. So my Sakai, my Sakai It says a pouring libation. Interesting. A pouring libation, molten metal, cast image, drink offering libation with covenant sacrifice, molten metal, molten image, molten gods, web covering, veil, woven stuff. So our people basically are anointed by uh, a false god, right? Right? Our people um believe in a false power, man. And they cover themselves with that understanding, right? They're drenched with wickedness, man. Okay, and now people love to have it. So when they hear us, and you know, and how austere this word is, that because the world teaches you Israelites everybody and every goddamn thing, you know, and in doing so, you have made yourself very wicked. You made yourself the face of wickedness, man. Okay, back to it. Woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh, and that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. They walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. So our people trust in Egypt, aka America, alluding to what Revelation, the 11th chapter, places spiritually Egypt. Okay, your place of spiritual Egypt is America, right? Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. That's right. So because now what's going on? You know, now that Trump is in, you know, you have an influx of white Christian, so-called white Christian, Edomite Christian nationalists, right? That's just springing up, right? And these people are calling themselves Christians. And you have our people, you know, that are seeing this and they're worried and they're upset and, you know, they're praying for these people to change. These people are not for to change. Matter of fact, a lot of these people that you praying for, Edomites, they're gonna go upside your head when the time comes, man. And it gets crazy out here. And that time is coming soon. Okay? That's why you never trust your enemy. Right? Yes, the Most High has made certain nations to be against one another. He made a protagonist and an antagonist. Israel is a protagonist. Edom's Israel is a protagonist. Edom's the antagonist. Right? Israel is the beginning of the world, and Israel is the beginning of the world, and Esau is the end thereof. Alluding to 2 Ezra 6 and 9. You see? So yeah, man. You know, these people are going to be against you because that's how it's set up ultimately in the spirit, and you see it manifest on earth. So you could join hand in hand all you want to. The wicked is not going to go unpunished. Let's get that. All right? Let's get that. I know it's in Proverbs. All right. Proverbs 11 and 21. 11 in verse 21. Now, this is Proverbs 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. So, yeah, you know, people that join hand in hand with the evil man, the son of perdition, aka Esau Edom, the majority of these so-called white people, right? Yeah, you believe in this man's policies, you believe in his way, you believe in his customs. That don't doesn't mean that the Most High is not gonna judge his place, bro. You love them and hug them all you want to, man. Pray for them all you want to. No, the Most High has his mind set to what? To destroy Esau, Edom, man, for his wickedness that he's done to the nation of Israel and to the earth itself, and also the other nations. Okay, so you can believe in this place all you want to. I don't know this man's name, but hey, the wicked's not gonna go. So I'm gonna leave it right there. You know what I'm saying? Pray was edifying for y'all. His name is Yahweh by Yeshem Yahweh Shah by Yeshem Kahakadash. Shalom to all you bros on comments to y'all. Let's told this truth. Shalom.